Please join me in welcoming Mr. Anant Narayan Hariharan, CEO of Damas Jewelers. Let's welcome him with a round of applause, everyone.
Morning, friends, associates, Kirit Bhai, Shaunak Bhai, Pritesh, Chandrasekhar ji, Vijay ji, Gyaneshwar ji, Mr. Ray. It's a privilege being here amongst all of you today. Like Kirit Bhai mentioned, it's an occasion which is very proud for the industry in India, as well as on the global stage, where this particular event is poised to become probably, and I'm wishing the conveners and the August committee here the best in being able to achieve the distinction of being the biggest very soon amongst all the exhibitions in the world. For us as Damas, this particular occasion annually has held a lot of significance. It is the time that we come to re-establish, connect with one of our largest sources of designs, inspiration, jewelry, craftsmanship, which has been the bedrock of Damas for a while now. India has always held a special position in the Middle East as a source of all sorts of jewelry, as a source of all sorts of craft, as a source of all sorts of precious stones. And therefore, Damas owes a lot to this industry and this body for being able to create that forum, that August occasion for us to be able to participate and learn from them. I feel also it is worthwhile mentioning that as an Indian entity, Titan is probably the first Indian company to have acquired an international jewelry chain. And this is first time that an Indian jeweler has actually stepped onto the global stage by an acquisition of a majority stake in a company like Damas. Therefore, for us, as part of the Titan family, it's an even more proud moment that we are present today as a part of the larger Titan network and are able to participate in this event and in this forum in this manner. I believe that the industry is poised at a very, very interesting stage today, and we will see a lot more change that will actually start coming through in terms of consumers leading the industry going forward. There is a lot that is likely to happen over the next decade. Technology has made its advancements in multiple ways, both in terms of inputs, in terms of information, and in terms of guiding people on how to do business now. And I think that change will accelerate with the advent of many new technologies that are coming in. I think it is time for the industry to also start looking at how we need to expand our horizons as well as redefine the playing field for ourselves. Consumers are no longer led by investment worthiness of products. Consumers are looking towards designs. Consumers are looking for adornment. Consumers are looking towards how jewelry makes them feel. Right? The woman of today, who is the bedrock of this industry, has changed many-fold over the last 3 decades that I've seen her. And that change is something that the industry will need to start moving from being able to follow to being able to lead. I think that needs a deeper understanding of the consumer herself and a deeper understanding of what influences her. I believe that there are stalwarts in the industry who are watching this very carefully, many of them on the stage with me today. But I think that change is something that will define the ambition that Kirit Bhai mentioned about doubling this contribution or setting the world stage on fire, so to speak, in terms of being able to lead the industry globally. And I believe India has not only the capability, the people here as partners of this particular event have the potential, the knowledge, and the enterprise to be able to do that. It just needs a body like GJEPC to be able to bring people together. It just needs a body like GJEPC to farm that intelligence, to channelize it, and to put this to work in terms of being able to lead the industry. With those few words, I would once again want to thank all my colleagues here as well as the dignitaries on stage for having me here. It's a very proud occasion for Damas to be part of this event once again. And thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now it's my pleasure to invite Our next speaker, who brings over 2 decades of leadership experience spanning strategy, operations, and technology. He is leading GIA's journey as a future-ready institution rooted in science, innovation, and consumer trust. Under his leadership, GIA continues to advance gemological research, education, and laboratory excellence while strengthening confidence in the global gem and jewelry industry. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Pritesh Patel, Chief Executive Officer of the Gemological Institute of America.
Good afternoon, everyone. Chairman Kirit Bhai, Sanok Bhai, Honorable Minister, Vijayji, Ananta, Sabisa Chire. It is a truly honor to be here with all of you this morning here. Whenever I come to India, I'm reminded that this isn't another jewelry market. It is where craftsmanship meets entrepreneurship, where generations of family businesses continue to reinvent themselves, and where some of the most talented people in our industry transform rough material into objects extraordinary beauty. Thank you, GJEPC, for inviting me to be the part of this important occasion. I am also proud to represent more than 3,000 colleagues across GIA, including our incredible team here in India, who work every day with the purpose protecting consumer confidence and strengthening trust in our industry. As many of you know, GIA was founded in 1931 with a simple but very powerful idea that science could bring consistency, transparency, and trust to gems and jewelry industry. Nearly 100 years later, the purpose is more relevant than ever. With our industry has evolved dramatically, one thing that has never changed: trust is our most valuable asset. Consumers have more choices than ever before. They have more information than ever before. They ask more questions than ever before. Where did this diamond come from? Is it a natural or a laboratory grown? Can I trust this report? Can I trust this retailer? Can I trust this brand? Our future as an industry depends on answering those questions with confidence. This is why GIA continues to invest in science, research, and innovation. Where it's a diamond grading, color stone, pearl, jewelry authentication, or provenance, our responsibility is to help consumer understand exactly what they are buying. That principle also guides our work in our laboratory-grown diamonds. Natural diamonds and laboratory-grown diamonds are different products. They are created differently and they have different value proposition. Consumers deserve clear, transparent information for both. That's why GIA introduced distinct system to evaluate the quality of laboratory-grown diamonds. The 4 Cs were created to describe the continuum of rarity in natural diamonds. That continuum, D to Z color, flawless to included, simply does not exist in laboratory-grown diamonds. Different product require different standards, and consumer deserves clarity. Our role is not to choose for consumers. Our role is to ensure that they can make informed decision with confidence. The same principle guided our recent investment in Tracer. Consumers increasingly want to know where the diamonds that they buy come from. Being a shareholder in Tracer, GIA is supporting an independent, industry-wide provenance platform that can simply bring the transparency across the entire supply chain. We believe provenance should belong to the industry, not to one company, and ultimately should benefit consumers everywhere. But today, I especially want to talk about India. When I look at our industry is headed over the next decade, I believe India's role will become more important. In addition to being the manufacturing center of our industry, India is already one of the world's fastest growing jewelry market. It's becoming center of innovation. It's becoming a global talent hub. And it is becoming one of the industry's most influential voices. This is why GI continues to deepen our investment here. We're expanding our laboratory services offered in laboratory in Mumbai and Surat. Our expansion of jewelry services, growing capabilities in color stones, our work in pearl identification, this connected our initiatives as a part of a long-term commitment because we believe India's success is essential to our industry's success. Education is another important part of this commitment. Our education program continues to train next generation of gemologists, designers, jewelers, and industry leaders. For GIA, education doesn't end at a graduation. Today, our global alumni community includes more than 185,000 graduates across the world, including many of you here today. They are retailers, manufacturers, designers, appraisers, auction specialists, educators, and entrepreneurs. Most importantly, they are ambassadors of knowledge and integrity who helps consumer make informed decisions every single day. Just as simply, GI continues to invest in consumer education because as information, consumer is confident and more confident consumer is better for the industry. Through our digital education platform, retailer training, consumer outreach, and the expertise of our alumni community, we have helped people understand not only the difference between natural and laboratory grown diamonds, but also importance of grading report, provenance, quality, and craftsmanship. When consumers understand what they're buying, they buy with confidence. And when consumers buying with confidence, the entire industry benefits. I couldn't be more excited what lies ahead of us. As we approach GI's centennial in 2031, we're building a future-ready institute anchored in science, empowered by technology, and trusted consumers around the world. Artificial intelligence, advanced imaging, robotics, automation, digital provenance, this technology will transform how we work, but they will never replace what matters most: integrity, scientific rigor, independence, and the trust we earn every single day. Because in the end, diamonds, gemstones, jewelry are emotional purchases. People buy them to celebrate love, family, achievements, and milestones. Those moments deserve trust, and that is why GIA exists. For nearly a century, has helped build this trust through science. Over the next century, we will continue building through this trust, science, technology, education by working together with all of you. I genuinely believe India will play a critical role in writing the next chapter of gems and jewelry industry. Together, we have extraordinary opportunity and responsibility to shape the future of this industry, not only for ourselves, but for the next generation of consumers who will place this trust on all of us. Thank you again for GGEPC for your continuous support and leadership. I wish everyone an incredible, successful IIGS Premier 2026. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Thank you, Mr. Patel, for your insight. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, every edition of IIJS carries a theme, and this year our theme is Brilliant Bharat, Music of India. Well, India's musical heritage is among the richest in the world, from classical ragas to folk traditions, from devotional composition to instruments that have shaped our cultural identity for centuries. Our exhibitors were invited to translate that heritage into jewelry, and what they created is extraordinary. India's musical legacy transformed into wearable art. We now present the awards for the Brilliant Bharat Music of India Jewelry Crafts Design Competition 2026. May I request our dignitaries on the dais to join for the presentation. I'll be starting with our second runner-up, and this year we have a tie for that. And I will not take too much of your time and let you know who the second runner-up is, that Sri Joyara and Raj Ornaments. They share this honor. Let's give them an applause and invite them on stage to receive this award. So second runner-up, Sri Joyria and Raj Ornaments. They share this honor together. No, that's not another one. Raj Ornaments. Congratulations and thank you so much. Well, our first runner-up goes to Divine Jewelry. Can we have a representative of Divine Jewelry on stage to receive the award, please? So please look in. Yeah. Thank you. And now for the winner of the Brilliant Bharat Music of India Jewelry Craft Design Competition 2026 goes to Mamraj Musaddila Jewelers. Thank you. Congratulations to you and congratulations to all our winners. Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you and congratulations to all our winners and to every exhibitor who participated. Well, your creativity is what makes this industry extraordinary. And now I would like to invite our next speaker. He's a distinguished parliamentarian, media leader, author, and social thinker whose contributions have left a lasting impact on life. He served as a member of parliament. He has also been a strong advocate for social causes, rural development, and youth empowerment. Through his writings and public engagement, he continues to shape conversations on nation building and economic progress.